It doesn't make you more of a man if you disrespect other men. It doesn't make you more of a man if you bash, kung tatapak-tapakan mo yung pagkatao ng kapwa mo lalaki. It doesn't make you more of a man kung sisiraan mo yung kapwa mo lalaki sa harap ng mga tao para lang magmukha kang malaki, para lang magmukha kang malakas. No. You're just begging for attention. A real man, he knows his value as a person. He knows na yung presence pa lang niya, value na. Yung tulong niya, value na. Yung responsibility niya, value na. But more importantly, for the high-value women, it's not the looks. It's a lot more than that. You have to be smart. You have to be intelligent. Na kahit napakagwapo mo, kung bobo ka, ang sabaw mo sa conversation, the high-value women won't like you. Yes, good day to you guys and welcome to another episode of Principles by MJ Lopez. Here in this podcast, we will talk about life, business, career, leadership, entrepreneurship, and success principles that you can use to manifest and create the life that you want. And today's episode is extremely special mainly because I'm gonna dive in to what I think is important right now, especially for the young men. Speaking of principles in life, who I am right now, all the things that I have, the success that I have right now, was actually a byproduct of my principles. And I was raised this way. Very important yung pagpapalaki sa akin, yung disiplina sa akin, at tinuruan ako paano ba maging lalaki. A lot of the young generations right now, medyo mas pabebe, medyo mareklamo, medyo mahina. Medyo mahina physically, medyo mahina sa adversities, medyo madisiplina lang ng konti, masama na ang loob. Because there are no principles anymore. Because hindi natuturuan ng tamang prinsipyo. Hindi na tayo nadidisiplina. Masyado nang nasa utak, masyado ng overthinking, masyado ng fickle-minded, instead of focusing on, okay, anong kailangan nating gawin, anong kailangan natin aksyonan. So right now, I'm gonna share with you guys my personal. This is from my own personal experience and this is my own personal principle. I-share ko sa inyo, ano ba yung top 15 rules ko sa pagiging lalaki. So in this podcast, we will talk about my top 15 rules for men. Ano ba yung batas ko para sa sarili ko? Ano yung batas ko sa pagiging lalaki? Because very important that if you're a young man, you understand that there should be principles, there should be rules na sinusundan mo para makarating ka sa gusto mong puntahan na maayos yung core value mo, na mas confident ka, na mas classy ka, kumbaga. At doon naman sa mga kababaihan na nakikinig at nanonood, you can also learn from this, mainly because pag nagkaanak kayo, or maybe you can share this with your loved ones, mga kamag-anak nyo, o karelasyon nyo. At baka makatulong po ito. So I'm gonna share with you a lot of value, especially since this is from my own personal experience. Alright, so again, the top 15 rules for men. Rule number 1. For the rule number 1, it's respect begets respect. Kailangan mong matutunang irespeto yung mga tao sa paligid mo. Kailangan mong matutunang irespeto lahat ng tao sa paligid mo. If you want people to respect you, kailangan mo muna silang irespeto. And more importantly, para irespeto ang ng mga tao sa paligid mo, you have to respect yourself first. So kailangan meron kang malalim na self-respect. Huwag mong hayaang tinatapakan ka ng ibang tao. Huwag mong hayaang tapakan ka ng ibang tao. Huwag mong hayaan na hindi ka siniseryoso ng mga tao. And self-respect means that you stay away from people. Kasi hindi ka irerespeto ng mga tao sa paligid mo kung hindi mo muna irerespeto yung sarili mo. And self-respect means you won't allow people to actually make fun of your dreams, make fun of your goals, make fun of the way you look, make fun of you trying to work out, trying to grow as a person, trying to read books, thinking that it's corny. They are making fun of you because you are trying to grow as a person, that you are moving forward in life, that you are trying to pursue something meaningful in your life. Don't allow them to do that. You respect yourself. So if you have dreams, if there are people making fun of your dreams, call them out. Alam mo pare, hindi na ako komportable na pinagtatawanan mo yung pangarap ko. Ikaw ba? Ito yung kursong pinili mo. Gusto mo maging doktor, gusto mo maging lawyer, gusto mo maging accountant, gusto mo maging nurse. Pinagtawanan ko ba? Pinakaialabang ba kita pare? Di ba hindi? So wag mong pakialaman yung goal ko na maging negosyante. Hindi ako komportable pare. And that will bring respect to the table. You have to communicate na kung hindi mo nagugustuhan yung lengguwahe nila, kung hindi mo nagugustuhan na pinagtatawanan nila yung career mo, yung ginagawa mo, yung negosyo mo, yung pangarap mo, you have to communicate that. You have to tell them straight so that you will build respect. And that is also a huge self-respect action. Self-respect move. Kasi nga, kino-call out mo eh. Harap-harapan sinasabi mo, pare, hindi ko gusto yan. But also, if you have self-respect and you respect other people, syempre, respeto mo lahat ng tao. Pamilya ng kaibigan mo, kaibigan ng kaibigan mo, mga kaibigan mo, tao sa Facebook, tao sa social media, like, basta tao, kahit nga hayop, lahat, irespeto mo. And you respect their time, you respect their space, you also respect their goals and dreams. It means that you won't bully people. It also means na hindi mo pagtatawanan yung pangarap ng ibang tao, yung goals ng ibang tao. Kasi again, kung ayaw mong ginagawa sa'yo, huwag mo rin gawin sa iba. So if you respect other people, hindi mo trip yung pangarap niya, hindi mo trip yung gusto niya, yun yung gusto niya eh. You respect the person. Even if yung coaching trip niya ayaw mo, is okay. You can communicate that. Para ito trip ko eh. Kasi ganito. Maybe you can brainstorm. Maybe you can share. Pero wag na wag mo tatapakan ang pangarap ng ibang tao. Because as a man, you have to respect other men. Kailangan mo irespeto yung mga tao sa paligid mo. Number 2, speaking of respect, since number 1 is respect begets respect, number 2 is you don't allow other people to disrespect you. Don't allow anyone to disrespect you. Don't tolerate disrespect. Never. Kumbaga, kung nararamdaman mo na yung mga tao sa paligid mo, kaibigan mo, hindi ka nare-respeto, stay away from them. Detach. Hindi ka nare-respeto, wag mo nang kausapin. Again, hindi ka nare-respeto, call them out. Tinatapakan yung pangarap mo, call them out. Tell them straight. Tinatapakan na lang yung pangarap mo. You communicate it. You tell them straight. Pare, hindi ako komportable na pinagtatawanan mo yung goals ko. Hindi ako komportable sa ganitong conversation. So, okay lang ba? Tigilan na natin. Kasi hindi ako natutuwa, pare. You communicate and you show people na, teka, you have to take me seriously. Kasi itong pangarap ko, itong goals ko, seryoso ako dito. You have to show that. Kasi, kung paano kanila itinatrato ngayon, yun kasi yung itinuro mo sa kanila. You train people how to treat you. So, if you tolerate disrespect, uulit-ulitin nila yan. So, wag mong i-allow na ulitin nila yung disrespect. And part of it is when people bully you, you have to stand up for yourself. That's part of self-respect. And that's part of not allowing anyone to disrespect you. Binubuli ka. Stand up. Kahit alam mong mas malakas siya, kahit alam mong yari ka sa kanya, you have to stand for yourself. Because talo ka man, nagulpi ka man, you are making a statement na hindi ako magpapatalo. Na as a man, lalaban ako, papalag ako. And that will create a huge impact, especially within you. Like, internal conversations, internal confidence, iba yung level. Because you stood up for what you think is right. Ang pinaglalaban mo dito, yung sarili mo, especially yung respeto at pangarap mo. Again, don't tolerate disrespect. Number 3, be a gentleman. Now, medyo hindi na to uso ngayon, no? Napapansin ko, especially sa edad, mas gentleman yung mga older generations. And ito kasi nakita ko lang sa mga tao sa paligid ko. Especially, lumaki ako na walang tatay. Lumaki ako na walang nag-guide sa akin. So, ang naging guidance ko Yung mga palabas, yung mga movies. Ang lolo ko before, mahilig sa James Bond. Kaya nga, yung relo ko ngayon, di ba? Brand na James Bond. Anyway, alam naman natin si James Bond, smooth yan sa mga babae. Ang lupet, di ba? Smooth na smooth. Ang galing dumiskarte. Plus, maliban sa sobrang klase niya, sobrang gentleman siya. As simple as pagbubukas ng pinto, pag-aayos ng upuan. And napansin ko rin based on my experience, those little things na may buhat yung nanay ko, yung lola ko, na konting gamit, kukunin ko for them. Pagbubukas ng pinto for them, yung automatic na, yung hindi na nila kailangan iutos. Yung pagbubuhat ng mga mabibigat na bagay sa bahay, yung aabutin mo yung ilaw, aayusin mo. Yung responsibilidad na yon, actually, simula pagkabata ko, gustong-gusto ko yon. Gustong-gusto ko yung feeling na inuutosan ako. Kasi para sa akin, pag yung nanay ko, yung lola ko, binigyan ako ng responsibility, it means that they trust me. It means na pinagtitiwalaan nila ako sa task na to. So, gagalingan ko. So, every time na, MJ, abot mo nga to. Ako talaga. Very enthusiastic kong ginagawa. Ayusin mo nga yung ilaw. Feeling ko lalaking-lalaki ako eh. So, sarap sa feeling, for me this is my own personal experience, that the more that they give me the responsibility, the more na nararamdaman kong lalaking-lalaki ako. The more na nararamdaman ko, nakakatulong ako. The more na nararamdaman kong may silbi ako. At pag naramdaman kong may silbi ako, tumataas yung self-worth ko, tumataas yung belief ko sa sarili ko. So, me doing more things makes me happy, actually. So, anytime na may utos sila, maliliit na bagay, it actually makes a difference. The little things that you do as a gentleman, it matters. Especially pag para sa pamilya natin. Especially pag para sa nanay mo, pag para sa lola mo, sa kapatid mo. You show them paano sila itatrato ng tama. Lalo na ako, personally, I have a daughter. Talaga, grabe yung pagmamahal na binibigay ko. Bakit? Kasi gusto ko maramdaman niya kung paano siya dapat itinatrato as babae. Naparamdam ko yun sa kanya. So the little things that you do for everyone, for women, even for other men, the things that you do for other people, right? Very important. It matters. Be a gentleman. Next, number 4, don't go broke. Okay? Don't go broke just to impress other people. Ang kaibigan, hindi mo yan mabibili. Yes, I know. Been telling you guys that when money talks, everybody listens, right? But that doesn't mean that you use your money to buy friends. That you use your money to impress people. That you use your money to please people. No. A real man, he knows his value as a person. He knows na yung presence pa lang niya, value na. Yung tulong niya, value na. Yung responsibility niya, value na. And mahalagang tumutulong ka, don't get me wrong. Pero, when you help, you help. You know, you offer people help, value, support. But not for the sake of trying to impress people. Tutulong ka kasi gusto mong makatulong. Hindi para magpasikat. Hindi para magmukhang magaling. Because as a man, we are expected to actually be responsible, to take ownership, to create value, and of course, to take care of other people. We are expected to be competent. And let's be real. Most of the time, makakaramdam lang tayo ng appreciation at pagmamahal kapag may naibibigay tayong value. Kapag competent tayo. It's really hard to be a man. Hindi pwedeng pogi lang, guys. Hindi pwede. Hindi pwedeng maitsura ka lang. Hindi pwedeng pakuyot lang. No, you have to be able to take responsibility and ownership of your own life. At dapat marunong kang mag-decide, hindi ka maghirap, hindi ka mamulubi para lang i-please yung ibang tao. Just to impress other people. So, rule number 5, very important, you have to provide for your family. As a man, we are providers. Now, I'm not trying to generalize, you know. Again, yung mga babae, you can help. You can also provide. But I'm talking to the young men here na dapat kayo nasa puso't isip nyo na teka, tutulong ako sa pamilya. Whatever it takes, I'm gonna help. But again, you have to help yourself first. Alright? You have to build yourself first. Pero, again, dapat naiintindihan mo na bilang lalaki, kailangan mong tumulong. Yun yung dapat. Yun yung tama. Yun yung standard. It's important that you help the family. Alam ko sasabihin ng iba, masyado namang ano yan, sir, parang obligasyon. Hindi ko namang obligasyon na buhayin yung pamilya ko. Sir, hindi naman ako insurance policy, sir. Anak ako eh. Hindi ko naman kasalanan kung naghihirap sila eh. Alam ko yan yung nasa isip ng iba. Pero again, this is my own personal principle. Pwede mo namang hindi gawin kung ayaw mo, di ba? Kung ayaw mo sumuporta, edi wag. Pero sa akin, bilang lalaki, it should be normal. It should be bare minimum to help the family, to provide for my family, to provide for your family. Kasi nga, ako personally, ang mindset ko nga, I'm gonna give my family the best life experiences they can have. I'm gonna give my mom the best life, the life that she deserves. I'm gonna give my lola, you know, bago man lang nawala yung lola ko, I know in my heart, I did my best. Bilang lalaki, para sa akin, it's good to actually make other people successful. Create value for other people in a sense na lahat ng napapalapit sa akin, lahat ng inner circle ko, gusto ko mayaman. Gusto ko nag-i-improve. Gusto ko nag-grow. I want the best for everyone around me. And that includes my family. So again, provide for your family. Alright? So guys, I will learning from this. If you are learning, please like, comment, share, give me a 5-star rating, and share this with your friends. Share this with the people that you know, especially sa mga young men na sa tingin nyo matutulungan na itong podcast na to. Alright? And of course, subscribe, like, comment, you know, lahat ng social media channels natin, i-explore nyo guys. Because, again, if you are watching this, if you are new to this podcast, to this show, please watch the other episodes because if you like this, I'm sure you're gonna like all the episodes that we have here in Principles by MJ Lopez. So yeah, please support. We will appreciate all your support, guys. Sobrang na-appreciate namin. Alright? Okay, so rule number 6 tayo. Rule number 6 is work on yourself. Okay? Work on yourself. Trabahuhin mo yung sarili mo. Work hard on your job, work hard on your career, but work harder on yourself. And working on yourself means that you work on your mind, you work on your heart, and your body. Ibig sabihin, read books, be smarter every day, learn, grow, listen to podcasts, watch Principles by MJ Lopez, watch other podcast episodes. Continuously learn and grow. Kasi hindi pwedeng pogi lang. Hindi pwedeng pabebe lang. Hindi pwedeng pa-cute lang. Because the high-value women, yes, of course, ang pipiliin yan yung maayos, pogi, matangkad. But more importantly, for the high-value women, it's not the looks. It's a lot more than that. You have to be smart. You have to be intelligent. Kailangan sa conversation, may substance, may context. Na kahit napakagwapo mo, kung bobo ka, ang sabaw mo sa conversation, the high-value women won't like you. Hindi ka nila magugustuhan. Alright? If you want to be in a relationship with a high-value woman, or you want high-value friends, you have to bring value to the table. How do you do that? By learning. Okay? Kailangan tumatalino ka araw-araw. Kailangan natututo ka, gumagaling ka. So, bottom line, mag-aral. Learn, grow. Attend seminars, workshops. And soon, guys, we will release a live event, a 3-day live event called Awaken the Power Within Self-Mastery, guys. Dati, webinar lang to, and now yung vision natin nangyayari na. So, we will be posting more about it. And, of course, you can invest in yourself. This is a good time to invest in yourself. So, abangan nyo, guys, soon, i-release na natin yan. Lahat ng information na kailangan for that. So, again, improve that. And with your heart naman, basically, you are building emotional quotient. Na every time na may problema kang nalalampasan, tumatatag ka, lumalakas ka. Hindi pwedeng puro reklamo ka. Because it's a weak move to actually complain. Don't get me wrong, you can be honest. You can be vulnerable, especially to your inner circle. Pwede kang mag-open. Don't get me wrong ha. Bilang lalaki, pwede kang mag-open. Pwede mong buksan yung sarili mo, especially sa mga piling tao na pinagtitiwalaan mo. Pero you cannot complain every day. You cannot say that you are the victim here, that you are hopeless, because you will seem really weak. And that's a really weak move. You have to build your heart. You have to be stronger every single day. How do you do that? Simply by overcoming challenges. Simply by overcoming struggles. Simply by conquering your fears. Kahit nakakatakot gawin mo. Kahit nakakatakot simulan mo. Kahit mahirap, you try. Pag may problema, harapin, huwag iwasan. Acknowledge your emotions. Being strong, building a strong heart doesn't mean na toxic positivity. No. I'm not saying malungkot ka, disregard it. I'm not saying yung typical na motivation na hindi ka pwedeng malungkot bilang lalaki. Hindi ka pwedeng umiyak. Hindi ganon. What I'm saying is, you understand that there are parts of your life na hindi okay. Acknowledge it. You can be sad on that part of your life, but that doesn't mean na hindi mo na makikita yung good things na nangyayari. That doesn't mean hindi mo na makikita yung ibang mas magagandang nangyayari sa buhay mo. Hindi pwede na ma-blind ka. You can't be clouded by the struggles. You can't be clouded by the noises of negativity. Yes, the negativity is there. Acknowledge it. If you miss someone, you can be sad. You don't reject the emotions. You acknowledge the emotions. You allow the emotions to flow. But that doesn't mean sadness will ruin my day. No. Because polarity makes life more meaningful, guys. For me, peace is you're okay with not being okay. You can still smile. You can still be grateful. You can still be successful. You can still achieve your goals and dreams while having a little bit of sadness in your life. Hindi ka nagpapaka-toxic positivity na okay lang, walang negative. No, you acknowledge it. Yes, alam ko negative. Pero tuloy ako. I'm gonna smile. I'm gonna win this day. But you acknowledge the negativity. Alright? So again, that's how you build a strong heart. And of course, build a strong body. Bilang lalaki, dapat malakas ang katawan mo. Because you will be able to do more, you will be able to achieve more if you have a strong physique. Work out. Kasi guys, bilang lalaki, hubarang ka ng damit, hubarang ka ng pera mo, ano itsura mo? Proud ka ba sa sarili mo? Now I know there will be people here who are listening, who invested a lot in food, in their weight. Okay lang yan. Okay lang yan, no? I'm not trying to bash you. But I'm trying to encourage you to actually work on yourself. Improve yourself. Aminin na natin, pera doesn't make you confident. Magandang damit doesn't make you confident, especially kung hindi magkasya sa'yo. But you having a great physique, na hindi lang pogi, hindi lang abs, more like alam mo kasing pinaghirapan mo. Alam mo kasing dinisiplina mo yung sarili mo. The result doesn't give you the confidence. It's the discipline that you are able to do it that makes you confident. That will make you build an internal and external confidence. Na kahit anong mangyari, alam ko sa sarili kong kaya ko. Alright? So work on your physique. Okay? Hindi ko sinasabing competition physique ha. Ang sinasabi ko lang, just work out please. Exercise. Para hindi ka hinahapo habang nagsasalita. Para hindi tayo antukin, hindi tayo mabilis mapagod, at mas marami tayong bagay na matatapos at magagawa. Again, rule number 6, work on yourself. Alright? Next, rule number 7. Don't beg for someone's attention. Don't be an attention seeker. Because I've seen a lot of men, especially young men, that are trying to please people, that are trying so hard, begging for other people's attention. And maraming ways to do this, guys. Pwedeng mang-away, pwedeng manapak, pwedeng gumawa ng mali, pwedeng ikaw yung pinakamali sa lugar na sobrang mali na, or pwede rin namang ang ganda ng nangyayari, biglang ikaw lang yung mali. Ang ganda ng nangyayari, biglang pasaway ka, rebellious ka. Akala mo that will make you more like a man, but you don't understand that you look stupid and that you will look like you're begging for attention. There are a lot of ways. In social media, People are bashing each other. In social media, there are also men seeking for attention. Panayang pa-cute, or worse, they are using violence. Na akala nila napaka-masculine na nakikipag-away sila. Akala nila napaka-angas nung nambabasag sila ng ibang tao, especially ibang lalaki. It doesn't make you more of a man if you disrespect other men. It doesn't make you more of a man if you bash, kung tatapak-tapakan mo yung pagkatao ng kapwa mo lalaki. It doesn't make you more of a man kung sisiraan mo yung kapwa mo lalaki sa harap ng mga tao para lang magmukha kang malaki, para lang magmukha kang malakas. No. You're just begging for attention. For me, this is a very, very important rule. Kasi thinking ko, yung chismis, hindi gawain niya ng tunay na lalaki. Yung pagmamanipulate ng stories, hindi gawain niya ng tunay na lalaki. Yung paggawa ng kwento, paninira sa kapwa, hindi yan gawain ng isang tunay na lalaki. And yung ganyang mga move, it's so cheap. And again, it's just a way for them to get attention. So wag kang magmamakaawa para sa attention ng iba. Remember, if you are high value, if you value yourself, if you work on yourself, if you respect yourself, I guarantee you, you will get attention. And you will get attention from the right people. Mga tamang tao yung ma-attract mo. People with the same mindset. People who value positivity. People who value a high-value man. People who value the real deal. Who value competence. Who value responsibility. Who value ownership. People who value respect. People who value discipline. People who value hard work. Yun yung ma-attract mo sa buhay mo. So don't beg. Especially for other people's attention. Okay? Next. So, rule number 8, dress well in any occasion. Kahit ano pa ang okasyon, make sure that you dress well. Make sure that you look classy. Now, a lot of boys won't agree with me. Gusto nila simple lang. Okay? Pwedeng sabihin ng iba, Sir, gusto ko kasi simple lang eh. Ano ba simple sa'yo? Diba? Pwede namang simple na classy. Pwede namang simple na maayos. Pwede namang you dress well and simple. Ang problema sa iba, they define simple as, alam mo yon, pambahay, or, alam mo yon, mukhang pinibili lang ng toyo at suka. Again, this is my own personal rule. Pwede namang hindi nyo sundan eh. Kaya lang, if you wanna achieve your goals and dreams, you dress as if you are already living the life. You are already living your dreams. Dress as if you are already successful. Kasi what if may dumating na opportunity sa'yo? Ano itsura mo? Ano suot mo? What if biglang may dumating na malaking opportunity sa'yo but you created a very weak first impression? Mainly because of how you dress. Honestly, the world is judgmental. The world will judge you. Constantly, every single day, we are judging each other. Because it's not just about judgment, no. It's more on, teka, kung ganyan ang itsura mo, ganyan ang suot mo, you are showing up in this world that way. You are representing yourself that way. Diba? Ganyan mo i-present yung sarili mo araw-araw eh. So, it will create an impression to the people around you. Especially pag ayan na yung opportunity, hindi ka ready. Is that how you show up? Unprepared? And the mask that we use is what? Simple lang ako eh. Again, if you are prepared, pwedeng simple lang pero maayos. Classy. If you are prepared, you don't have to spend a lot of time and a lot of money to dress well. And that's actually investing in yourself. Gusto mong seryosohin ka ng mga tao sa paligid mo? Dress well. Gusto mong makapag-close ng deal? Dress well. Gusto mong magkaroon ng trabaho? Dress well. Gusto mong ma-attract yung tamang partner, tamang mga kaibigan? Dress well. Gusto mo makapag-build ng maayos na impression, dress well. It won't take a lot of effort to look good, to look better, to look like a real man. And you can be unique your way. Pwedeng nakasombrero ka, pwedeng may salamin ka, pwedeng may relo ka lagi, pwedeng may bracelet ka. It doesn't matter. Ang mahalaga, you are dressing well with your own style. Like, mahilig ka sa suit, go for it. Mahilig ka sa long sleeves, go for it. Mahilig ka sa loafers, mahilig ka sa sneakers, go for it. You know, there's no specific way to do this. You just have to dress well in any occasion. Next, number 9. In connection with dressing well, take care of yourself. Alagaan ang sarili. Hygiene. Proper haircut. Kuko. Guys, mga lalaki, importanteng malinis din tayo. Sasabihin ng iba, masculine, sir. Macho tayo. Being mabaho doesn't make us macho. If you smell bad, you know, it's... you won't attract the opposite sex. You won't attract high-value women. Or maybe, women, per se. Guys, smelling bad is bad. Hygiene. Very important, mag-toothbrush. Get a proper haircut. Shave. Or, you know, just trim. Wash your hands. Please. Magpalit ng medyas. Linisin yung sapatos. Guys, you know, it's based on my own personal experience. Based on the statistics that I know sa mga kaibigan ko, kakilala ko, sa mga hinahandle kong tao. Ang babae, hindi lang yan nakatingin sa itsura lang. Nakatingin yan sa kalinisan. Kung merong nakikinig at nanonood na babae, girls, mga be, confirm nyo nga to. Girls, ladies, please confirm. Tama ba? Can you guys please comment? Can you please, you know, tag me sa inyong mga my stories and confirm this idea? Is it just the looks? Is it just the guys being tall? Or importante talaga, mas mahalaga yung amoy? Yung kalinisan, yung hygiene. Kasi a lot of how we look is how we present ourselves. And how we present ourselves is, you know, dependent on how we take care of ourselves. Maligo, mag-toothbrush, haircut, kuko, anything. Even the clothes that you are wearing. Hindi lang basta dress well. Kailangan maayos na nilabhan, malinis. Take care of yourself, guys. Ang self-care, hindi lang pang babae, pang lalaki din. And I learned this the hard way, actually. Kumbaga, before, I'm taking care of my body, malinis sa katawan talaga, pabango. Sa mga nakakakilala sa akin, alam nyo yan. Pero wala akong pake sa mukha ko before. Not until my mom forced me, you know, to get treatments. And hopefully, may improvement siya. And, you know, it's a process. Hindi ko minamadali. But right now, I'm telling you guys, I'm also taking care of myself now. Yung tulog na lang talaga yung problema ko. Yung work ethic ko talaga, ang hirap talagang baguhin, guys. Talagang likas na sa akin. Magkakasakit ako pag tamad ako, pag natulog ako lagi, no? Pero, I'm taking care of myself now. Little by little, in-improve yung skin, you know, and hopefully in the future talagang maklear na siya. Alright? Para talagang mabawasan yung basher. Pero in reality, kahit kuminis yung mukha ko, marami pa rin basher. Ang mahalaga, I know that I take care of myself. Na hindi mabaho, especially. Alright? So again, take care of yourself, guys, please. Rule number 10. Never date a friend's ex. Bros code yan, guys. Huwag mong syosyotain ex ng tropa mo. And way back, I always thought that this was common sense. Akala ko talagang normal na rule nating mga lalaki na huwag mong syotain yung ex ng tropa mo. Pare, kahit kontakin ka niyan, kahit lapitan ka niyan, kahit landiin ka niyan, pare, tropa mo yan. You will lose the trust of your fellow men, of your brothers. My brother. Don't do that, my brother. Don't, please. Makawala ng tiwala sa'yo yung mga tropa mo, yung mga kapwa mo lalaki. And it's just, you know, it's just ew. Right? It's garbage. For you to do that, it's pure garbage, man. Please don't. Kahit gaano kalungkot yan, kahit i-manipulate ka niyang babaeng yan, magkakape lang, ganon, don't. Don't mess with the ex of your friends. Hindi magandang tingnan. Sobrang hindi maganda. Marami na mga iba. Alright? So, pag ganyan, detach, iwas, stay away. Because that's part of self-respect. And again, that's rule number 10. So, again, guys, nakasampu na tayo. If you are learning from this, again, please like, comment, share, subscribe, and, you know, just share this value with people. give us a 5-star rating. We will really appreciate all your support and help. And mukhang kailangan na natin ng bagong whiteboard. Actually, bumili na ako, guys. So, pagtsagaan muna natin to. Ang mahalaga, nakakapag-create tayo ng value, di ba? So, anyway, rule number 11 na tayo. 11. You have to know the difference between lust versus and love. You have to know the difference between lust and love. Especially if you want a better relationship with your partner, if you want a long-term relationship. Akala kasi natin na pag sobrang okay sa kama, if you have a really great relationship in bed, that's love. Especially pag bata ka pa lang, especially pag nagsisimula ka pa lang sa isang relationship, it's like amazing experiences, amazing, sex. That doesn't mean that the relationship will work. Most of the time, it will work. No, sometimes it will work. Kasi nga, important din naman na okay kayo sexually that you are sexually attracted to each other. Okay yun, that you are playful with each other. It's important, yeah. But marriage, relationship, it's a lot different. Building a life, building a future with your loved one is a lot different from lust. And having that sexual attraction is something that you can build through time. Naaaral yan. Pwedeng i-improve yan. Pero ang mahirap sa ibang lalaki, pag nasarapan lang, nalibugan lang, akala nila pagmamahal na yon. And tandaan nyo, young men, you know this already. When we love, like really love, we love so deep. Akala kasi ng mga babae, sila lang yung grabe magmahal, no? Ang tunay na lalaki, like the real men out there, guys, you know who you are, guys. When we love so deep. We give everything. Sometimes we lost our minds. Sometimes we are unreasonable. Di ba? Kahit malayo yan, pupuntahan mo. Kahit hindi ka okay, magpapaka-okay ka para tulungan mo yung partner mo. Even if you're struggling really hard, even if you are facing a lot of challenges, even if you yourself, sobrang sagad ka, punong-puno ka na hirap ka na, pag yung partner mo nangailangan ng tulong, you know yourself. You will do whatever it takes. That's how you love. But the problem is, what if it's not love for the other person? What if the relationship was based on lust and not love? So ikaw, bilang lalaki, mahal na mahal mo, bigay na bigay ka. But since it's not the same principle, you are not in the same boat, you are not at the same level, kasi nga, it's just lust eh. There will be a time that you will lose self-respect, that you will not respect yourself, that you will beg for attention, that you will try to please her all the time because hindi mo naiintindihan ano yung libog at ano yung pagmamahal. So very important as a young man, you understand the difference between the two. So rule number 12, it's okay to be alone. Okay lang maging mag-isa. I'm not saying hindi natin sila kailangan. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying hindi mo kailangan ng mga tao. No, we need people around us. We need to build teams. We need to build an organization. We need to build systems if you want leverage, right? Pero, it's okay to be alone sometimes. It's okay that you spend time with yourself. It's okay that you have an alone time. Actually, para sa akin, it should be a requirement na dapat you spend time with yourself. It doesn't have to be meditation. For some, it's meditation. For some, it's reading books. For some, it's just, plain coffee sa isang magandang place. Kahit nga sa bahay lang sa balcony Or maybe in a good place, somewhere warm or maybe cold if you like that. Nagkakape ka na hindi ka nagmamadali, wala kang ibang iniisip. You are detached to all the responsibilities, detached to all the things that you are doing, detached to your career so that you can see it from a better perspective. Yung tipong stop back ka muna para makita mo sila sa ibang anggulo. Sa anggulo na hindi ka nagmamadali, hindi ka ngarag, hindi ka pressured. You actually need time to recharge. And there will be times, especially if you are an entrepreneur, that you have to work alone. That you have to build something alone. That you have to solve problems alone because friends are not always accessible. Especially the high-value ones. Kasi busy rin sila sa kanya-kanya nalang buhay. Busy rin sila sa pagbibuild ng sarili nila. Busy rin sila sa pagbibuild ng career nila. So it's okay to be alone sometimes. And for me, it's a requirement. Just spend some time alone so you can be more creative. And this will actually build your heart to be stronger kasi nasasanay ka eh. Natututo ka mag-solve ng problema at natututo ka na hindi dumepende sa ibang tao. So it's okay. Huwag kang magpakalungkot, huwag kang magpabebe if alone ka sa ngayon. Okay lang yan. And number 13, extremely important, no? Have a sense of humor. Yes, gusto natin seryoso tayo sa buhay, alright? Very important. But syempre, dapat nag-enjoy din. Dapat masaya din. Especially sa conversation, it's a good icebreaker in conversations kung may mga jokes ka, kung nakakatawa ka. Alright? And, you know, if you want to have a sense of humor, don't try to force it, guys, no? Minsan din na nakakatawa yon. Pero you could at least try. And very important that you laugh, that you smile, that you have fun with people around you. It's okay to have jokes, to have fun. Just don't make jokes about your own goals and dreams. Huwag mong tatapak-tapakan yung sarili mong pangarap at pangarap ng ibang tao. Don't make fun of it. But other things, other areas, you know, minsan nga yung mga bagay na seryoso, para pagaanin siya, to lighten up all the big things, all the heavy things in life, the struggles, we make fun of it eh. We make jokes about it. The struggles, di ba pag nalampasan mo yung problema, pinagtatawanan mo na lang. Pag nalampasan mo yung struggle, di ba pinagtatawanan mo na lang. So bottom line, just have a sense of humor. Have fun, guys. Live life. It's fun to actually live. Alright? It's fun that we are still alive in this world. So, might as well make the most out of what we have. Diba? Number 14. Ito. Importante ito. Control is power. What do I mean by that? Power doesn't mean malakas ka lang. Marunong ka ng martial art, marunong kang manapak, matangkad ka, malaki katawan mo. That's not power yet. For me, power is control. That you have the power na pag sinapak mo, dugo talaga mukha. You have the power na pag siniko mo, talagang basag ang mukha. You have the power, you have the strength, you have the skill to actually fight for yourself. But real power is, you can control yourself. You can control that power. Alam mo kung kailan mo siya dapat gamitin. Alam mo kung kailan mo siya gagamitin. For me, that's power. Kasi when you know martial art, guys, if you do martial art, please comment. And tingnan nyo kung nakaka-relate kayo. If you know martial art, if you're well-trained, isang tingin mo sa tao, alam mo kung nagtitrain din eh. Diba? Alam mo kung malakas din eh. Alam mo kung may ibubuga din eh. Alam mo yun eh, you know. You can calibrate people. Especially pag marami ka ng experience sa suntukan, sa sparring, sa training. Talagang kitang-kita mo, batak. Itong katawan na to, itong itsurang to. Minsan nga kahit hindi sobrang laki ng katawan, sobrang ganda ng katawan. Alam mo pag fighter eh. You know if the person can fight. So bottom line, if you know, pag tingin mo sa isang tao kahit mas malaki yan, alam mo pag yari sa akin to. But power for me is, kahit alam mo that you can deal with that person na isang sapak mo lang, diba? Kaya mong balian ng buto yan, you won't do it. Pag-iisipan mong maigi. Mag-step back ka muna. Hihinga ka muna bago ka maging reactive. Hihinga ka muna bago ka mag-take ng action. Pag-iisipan mo kung makakatulong ba yan if that action will honor your future. That's power. Kumbaga, alam mo yung kaya mong gawin, alam mo yung pwede mong gawin, pero kaya mo rin kontrolin yung sarili mo. You can harness that power. So basically, it's you have a monster inside you, but you control that monster. You have a lion inside you, but you control that lion. Pag sobrang pogi ka, sobrang charming mo, akala nila ang power is marami kang chicks, marami kang babae. No. Power is, kaya mong kontrolin yung sarili mo, na kahit kaya mong man-chicks, kahit alam mo na kaya mong kunin yung mga babae, alam mo yung value mo as a person. Hindi mo yung basta-basta gagawin. That's control. And that will make you really powerful. Ayos ba guys? Learning? And of course, rule number 15, build your character. Don't be a sheep. Huwag kang maging tupa. Huwag kang sunod-sunuran lang. Build yourself. Learn, grow, build your character. Build a strong character. Diba? Di pwede na di pwede bilang lalaki that we're just puppets, that we're just slaves of the system, that we're just following what other people are saying. It's okay to follow people, especially if they are opinion leaders, if you respect them, if they are the authorities. Pero of course, you have to have your own brand. Of course, you have to have your own decision. You have to be self-aware. You have to learn how to stand up for yourself. Build your character. How do you do that? Di ba may learnings? Tama? Di ba ngayon, natututo tayo? Building a character means that you will experience, you will apply, you will execute, you will try these rules, you will try the principles, you will apply it and integrate it in your life. You will utilize the tools that you are learning here in the session, in my shows, in my podcast episodes, from other mentors as well, from the books that you are reading. Basically, para mag-build yung character mo, mag-level up ka again. Pag meron kang knowledge, gamitin. And tandaan mo that every time na may malalampasan kang problema, every time na may struggle kang malalampasan, may challenges kang malalampasan, may problema ka na naayos at na-solve, that will build your character. That's the next level you. And most of the time, here's the pattern in my life. Every time na alam ko namang ginawa ko yung best ko, alam ko naman na every single day I'm winning and I'm trying to win, doing my best to win. I know myself that every single day, alam mo yung todong-todo ako. Tapos kung kailan sobrang ganda ng momentum, biglang may mangyayaring hindi maganda. Most of the time, it's just a sign. It's just a challenge. Maybe it's just the universe, the creator, testing us. Ito na yung next level mo. Kailangan mo lang malampasan yan. Kasi yung next level mo, mas maraming responsibility, mas malaki yung accountability, kasi mas malaki yung ibibigay sa yung blessing. And as a man, it's not about having an easy life. It's not about avoiding problems. It's about building a strong character. Para kaya mong i-handle yung mga problema, kaya mong mag-take ng responsibility para makatulong tayo sa community, para makatulong tayo sa mga tao sa paligid natin, para makapag-create tayo ng mas malaking value. Again, these are my top 15 rules for men. Okay? Ito yung personal kong rules. You can follow it, guys. You can choose whatever you want. You know, you may agree with me, you may not agree with me. It's okay. I'm not forcing you to believe. I'm not forcing you to use all these rules. Maybe you can pick one. But why not just try? Why not itry mo munang lahat? Diba? What's the feeling? Is it working for you? There's nothing wrong with trying. But then again, di ko kayo pinipilit, guys. You have a choice here. And you can choose to follow all the rules, or you can choose whatever rule or principle you want to apply in your life. Either way, as a man, you have a choice. And that is the main reason why life is more interesting. That this thing is meaningful. Kasi nga, may choice tayo. So again, guys, thank you for watching and listening. If you like this podcast, if you love this episode, and I'm sure that you do, please like, comment, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Our new channel, it's Principles by MJ Lopez. And again, dun sa isang channel na MJ Lopez, we upload vlogs there. Everything will be uploaded across all our channels. And of course, here in Spotify, i-video na. Again, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And please, 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 continue your journey on becoming a better person. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys become successful in life, and I'm really thrilled na ma-meet ko kayo so you can share your success story with me. Yun lang, guys, magandang araw sa inyo. This is the end of the episode, and always remember that everything good starts with a yes. And yes, my name is MJ Lopez, and see you soon.